Good morning, my name is Priscila. I am a junior in the college studying government with a minor in Latin American Studies, and I'm currently abroad. I am in Buenos Aires, Argentina, with the Institute for Study Abroad Argentine University's program, and this is just going to be a day in my life. I wanted to introduce myself a little bit, show about my day, my homestay, different classes. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. And you can ask some questions and I'll answer them throughout the day. Hello, I am back and out of class. First question, semester abroad, credits versus Georgetown credits. I have to take 15 credits based on my program, but you can do more or less if you get advisor approval. And then workload-wise, depends on the classes you take. Like I have friends who do a psych program, they have a lot more practical work, but based on my major, it's a lot of heavy readings, pretty similar to Georgetown. Midterms are group presentations, essays, or take-home exams. Pretty similar with finals. So in that case, I found that it's been a lot more relaxed, and you also get so much more support because it is in a different language. You're being taught in Spanish. So yeah, I hope that answered your first question. Hi, yes, you can. When you do the study abroad application process, you'll have to fill out a study proposal, which will get approval from your corresponding department and advisor. But when you get here, that's not necessarily your set schedule. At least with this program, we had a trial period where you got to test out different courses, professors, institutions, and then about 2 weeks later, you fully register for those courses or different ones, and then you set your schedule. You can get approval to fulfill any requirements. You just have to submit the name, how it translates in English, and then a syllabus, and your advisor or whoever will let you know if it is approved or not. So yeah. I'm so glad you asked this question. I'm going to list on the screen what kind of universities you can enroll in, whether they're public or private, and the names. They're also very big as far as the kind of majors they offer and careers. I personally am enrolled in la Universidad de Buenos Aires Ciencias Sociales and then also Universidad de El Salvador Ciencias Sociales. They're very different. UBA is one of the more well-known universities here. It's one of the best ones. It's public. And I only take classes with local students. Universidad El Salvador is private. There are also local students there, but my particular course is for international students. So I have a lot of French students in that class, etc. And I also take classes with my program at IFSA offices with local professors, but students from my particular program, which are from all over the country in the US. But yeah. Another great question. So I'm staying in Recoleta, which is considered Barrio Norte. It's about 12 to 15 minutes on the bus or subway from the obelisk, which is the center of the city. It's also a very busy area. It's pretty central. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of shops. But I also have friends that are staying in Belgrano, Almagro, Villa Crespo, Caballito, just all pretty secure and wealthier neighborhoods in the city. But yeah. I could go on and on about this question. Honestly, I think my experience is also a lot more different than a typical student because I was raised in a very Argentinian household. I have so much family here, so I have a lot of on-site support aside from staff and friends that I've made. So I guess just immersing myself more in this culture, spending so much time with family, meeting new friends, people that go to completely different universities from mine with different experiences, different majors, getting to know the locals, seeing their lifestyle, eating really good food, seeing new things, and yeah, honestly, I could go on and on if you have more specific questions about this, but 100% worth studying abroad no matter where you go because your experience is gonna change you. And I've only been here for barely 2 months. Social life. So making friends is actually super easy just within the program itself. You will easily find your friends within the first week due to orientation, and also the first month or so of IFSA they have excursions which are free. You just sign up and you go. I can list some of the places we've been below, but yeah, so that automatically already forces you to bond with people in your program, and they also have monthly breakfasts with your little barrio. So mine is actually coming up on Monday. So yeah, But social life is great. Locals also in classes, they're super nice on the street. The people are so nice, so welcoming. So yeah, I would not worry about making friends because you will for sure find your people. The same way it is when you first get to college and it's super scary because you're so scared that you're not going to make any friends, and then you do. So yeah. Also, just piggybacking off of all those previous questions, you have so much flexibility with time because your courses aren't so jam-packed in one day and they're spread out throughout the week. A lot of my courses are 2 to 3 hours and then I'm done. Today I was there from 10 to 12. I have the whole day to myself. If I want to relax, get started on homework, go explore, catch up with friends, and that's pretty usual. Everyone, at least in the program, has very flexible schedules that allow them a lot of free time to do so much, including travel. I definitely miss walking by Healy and Copley Lawn, especially on a Wednesday when we have the farmers market and people are playing spike ball, they're just laying on the grass, talking with friends, just that wholesome, warm weather, everyone's outside. The universities here aren't exactly campuses, they're just buildings, so you kind of miss that. But there's so many plazas, which are like parks, and people just meet up, they talk, they drink mate, meet up with their friends, play soccer, football. So yeah, I think there's pros and cons, obviously, to studying abroad. Definitely miss campus, but I love it here, so. With that, I will be signing off. I hope I was able to answer everyone's questions and provide some insight on my day-to-day life in Buenos Aires. If you have any more questions, concerns, just want to chat, I'll leave my Instagram handle here below. Good night.